All right, let's. Anybody remember what happened last week? We'll do a very very quick recap and continue on. Thank you again. Thanks, Lord, and thanks, Ben, for joining tonight. I appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, no
No
problem.
problem, man.
I didn't think I'd be doing anything tonight, so what the hell?
Dave, I think I may have cursed the party. I got a poi ass asking for a total party kill.
Zero chance, I believe.
Mm.
So, Dave, we met last game. We let's see. We talked to Jolliver. He killed Urshnora, and it turns out that they're shapeshifters. And Jolliver gave us kind of a quick update that hey, he wants us to kind of help him out, and he gave us some of the lowdown on some of the other cults. So we learned about the Crushing Wave, the Howling Hatred, the Cult of the Black Earth, Cult of the Eternal Flame. Everybody had kind of like a little quest for us, but we opted. Oh, and then there's like this in the fire, Cult of the Eternal Fire. There's this one shapeshifter who's kind of a poser, and he's trying to tell everyone about this Rite of the Wicker Giant, about how it restores nature back to a region.
No.
I think Elazar is the guy that is his name. And anyway, long story short, we decided, hey, let's go back to the feather, the cult of the flying people,
Feathergale Spire.
the Feathergale Spire, and see if we can unlock that mystery. And there's the moon elf that's there, and some other stuff that we can do.
So Feathergale Spire is the place where the Howling Hatred hangs up. Is that right? Is that right?
No, Feathergale Spider isn't the Howling Hatred. Howling Hatred. Oh no, it's the
No, Howling
Wind
Hatred
Cult.
is Feathergone.
Yeah, okay, yeah, you're right.
They're the air dudes. Okay.
All right, good deal. That's about all I can remember.
And you guys are actually in the Temple of Howling Hatred right now.
Yeah.
So,
We're underground. We climbed some pyramid. I fell
Oh,
down.
that's right.
I wasn't stealthy at all. We messed up some bird people.
You did.
Oh, that's right. Those were those Archaeopteryx or whatever they
The
were.
Renkus. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forget this character's awesome.
The Kenkus, weird crow people.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Kenku. Donk said rectum.
I think that's about it.
All right. So this is where you guys are at. I'm going to share the map with you guys again.
Ooh, so exciting! I haven't done this before.
Yeah, this is where everybody's at. It looks like it has shared with just about everyone.
Got to go all the way to England, so that blows.
There you go. It is officially shared with everyone. Now, as for incorporating Greg and Gerelar, and you guys are going to be here as well. You guys we're just going to drop you in for the night. And thanks again for playing.
So tell
no
me
worries, it'll be fun.
what class is Greg? What does Greg do?
Greg is he's a ranger, and Gerelar is a fighter.
All right, fantastic. So I remember this room. There were these giant screws that were in this room, and they had these cultists that were twisting the screw. And
Correct.
I don't know if these screws were like opening or lifting the roof, or I want to take a look at this, Dave. What exactly is going on? What do these screws hold up?
Yeah, these are actually two massive, like, turning wheels, and as you can see, hanging off of each one of these, metal rods hanging off. They're, straps to strap your hands on to push, basically, and it's goes from, like I was saying last week, it goes from the floor to the ceiling. Last week, one of them was actually knocked out of its you know, the actual pin that holds it to the ceiling was basically broken, and because of the height of this, is still kind of tilting. So, but yeah, there's 2 stone wheels in here.
Do they look like they connect to something above us or below us? Or are they just there just for like some kind of symbolic?
You can't tell if it's above or below because each one of these were connected. You know, it could be both. It could be one or the other. It could be both. But there were, as everybody came in last week. Go ahead.
I think of the bit at the very start of Conan where they make him turn that big sort of grinding wheel thing.
Yeah, and when you guys came in last week, there were, you know, quite a few commoners that were pushing these wheels.
I was wondering what happened to those guys. Have they run away, or have we killed them, or are they still here?
Well,
you'll
see
they're
most of
dead.
our charred remains on the ground, and then those that aren't, you're going to see are just covered in blood and piles of meat.
I see.
Dave, I think Dog's going to walk over, and I'm going to start pushing on I'm going to push on that wheel to the left.
Okay, that one's broken. The one, if you want to do the one on the right, you can do that for sure.
Yeah, okay, I'll do the one on the right, but I want to push it backwards. Does it go backwards?
It does. It does.
All right, so
it
I'm
will
going to
go
get in there.
either direction.
I got like a 19 strength, but I'm going to go ahead and roll strength anyway. I mean, Donk is like super awesome barbarian, super powerful strength. And I rolled a 7 like a moron.
Yeah, you're able to turn this, but not as swift. You're not turning it as swiftly as if you would have help. You know, it's not meant for, you know, a contraption like this is not meant for one person. You know, the more force that you have driving it, the faster it's gonna move.
So as I'm pushing it and as I'm turning it, I want to look up at the way that to kind of find out what's going on. I mean, I have no idea what this even does, but I'm just turning it.
Yeah.
Do I?
No, towards the top. There's also some gears that kind of line the ceiling. So you're thinking that it probably has something to do with, you know, something above you. But it looks like pipes. You know, it looks like pipes that are traveling from east to west the entire length of the room.
What is it? Can I take a look at all these corpses strewn around? Are they just peasants, or are they kind of cultists, or do they have holy symbols? Or
they're cultists. Yeah, they all have matching robes.
I'm glad they weren't anybody important.
I believe that the party actually took a couple of the robes, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
I took one robe.
Yeah, but the other commoners, they did not look like they were actually part of the cult. But there were other small little symbols and whatnot that would represent, you know, the cult of Howling Hatred.
So it looks like they were like peripheral members of the cult and not kind of slaves that have been press ganged into doing this.
Possibly, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, when they attacked us, I don't know if you remember this, but when they attacked us, it's like they were all pushing the wheel, and then when we came in, they all, on their own volition, ran over and started getting us.
Yeah,
so they were definitely.
This is what the symbol looks like. You know, a couple pieces of like copper, a couple pieces of silver that are on chains. You know, this is basically the symbol that represents, you know, this cult, the cult of Howling Hatred.
Okay.
Do you know, with a name like the Cult of Howling Hatred, you know it's just not a good one to have a shirts made up of.
Nah, you know, with Howling Hatred, it's all about love and equality.
Hello, my name is.
I don't see it as a bumper sticker.
Yeah.
My son is an honor student at the Howling Hatred Academy.
So I guess
my kid beat up your honor student. Remember that bumper sticker?
Yep.
My kid beat up your honor student. Yeah, that was a good one.
So I think what Donk's gonna do is I tried twisting it. I'm like pointing. It's like nobody's paying attention. I'm pointing right to the pipes in the sky. Hey, Everybody, look at those pipes.
Yeah, there's some gears and stuff turning, and whatnot. There's like a box and then pipes coming out of this box, basically.
Do they look important?
And then pipes going back up into the wall, as it travels away from the stone wheel. The wheels, a couple pipes go into the wall, a couple pipes go up through the ceiling.
Is there any sound of machinery or plumbing or anything? Like something chugging away elsewhere in this temple that they were powering or something?
Not that you've seen so far. You haven't really explored that much of this temple.
No, I'll tell you what though, when we came in, there were a bunch of cultists who were pinned to these podiums, to these giant columns, tied to these columns, and they were like totally emaciated, like they were thirsting and starving to death. And it turns out it's some kind of a crazy ritual. We couldn't cut them loose; they didn't want to leave. It's some kind of a crazy ritual where they can only survive off air or something.
Yeah, they're waiting for the Hale-Bopp comet, basically.
The aliens, they're waiting for the aliens to come and take them away.
Well, I think I've seen enough in this room. Although, how high is that ceiling? Can I smash one of those pipes with
About
my mouth?
20. No, not with how high the ceiling is. No, it's like I was saying. It's like
vicious mockery
20, 25 foot high.
Okay.
I'm feeling so little in here.
Vicious mockery, the pipes. Is that what you said?
I want to make the pipes feel bad.
Yes, Theo, you just won D&D.
You, sir, are far too cylindrical for my
Yeah,
liking.
you cannot vicious mockery the pipes, because the pipes have no wisdom to make a saving throw for. So.
They have no sense of shame.
Yeah.
They should. Look at them slutty pipes. They're disappointing their parents.
So what says all of you?
Well, are there any other? Yeah, I was going to say, are there any other like panels or anything on the side of the wall?
Why don't you give me a perception check?
I'll do that, Dave.
Okay.
Thanks, Donk.
Thank you. I love
Donk
giving
has
perception
became
checks.
really intelligent all of a sudden, Laura. Have you noticed that?
I
yeah,
noticed that.
actually, you're right. But look, I'm still rolling like a moron.
Yeah, the only thing
Perception's 4.
you're just fascinated with this wheel, Donk. You just want to push wheel.
Yeah, that's right. It's like a hamster.
Yeah.
Keep going round and round, everybody.
Okay, that's
and as
not
I
what
go
I
around,
wanted.
I'm like waving at everybody. Hello, like a kid on a merry-go-round. And then I go back around. Hi again, everybody. Oh, fun. It's fun.
It's likely these jerks know we're here now because their big grindy wheel thing has stopped. So if there's a bunch of other people in this temple, they're probably aware that we're here by now.
Probably.
Awesome.
I scratch my head and look at everybody. Who are these guys? No, I'm just joking. We should probably. All right, so you're saying move along, Dunk? Okay.
That's
I'll
not
just
bad, man.
Move my guy up to the door.
It's not too bad.
So there was only one door in this room, and that was the one we came in?
Pretty much, that's it, yeah. Just the door to the south.
So I probably did like 3 big loops with that thing, so I'm pretty proud of myself. It's a good workout, by the way. It's good for the pecs.
And when you
call.
guys entered, I mean, there's quite a few other areas you haven't explored yet. So you guys have kind of been, really with no reason or rhyme, you've just kind of been exploring around, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's fine with me.
Alora's in front of the door.
Yeah.
Nice.
So that everybody else can have all the fun.
Wow.
All right, I'm waiting there.
Alright, you search for all them traps.
I will. I will search for them traps. I got some perception skills.
No, drop it in the tower. Drop it in the tower.
Thief skills.
Well, I'm not
see.
trying to do any traps. I'm just trying to see if I hear anything. Hold on just a second. I gotta move this map.
Donk's got prescription skills. Dave's like a cat watching tennis as you watch that dice bounce around.
I figured you would have your whatever that camera program was on. I figured you'd have that on tonight.
I was going to put mine on, but then I thought you might not like it.
Because you're so
You guys do
attractive.
whatever you want. Yeah.
Well,
I wouldn't get
what?
to see Misty. I'd get to see some damn.
I'll
Oh,
do
yeah,
my
but you need to
anime
see something better. You like one of those attractive little elf
Yeah.
statues.
I've got an animated butt that I want to break out,
Oh my god.
but it's not using that software.
But
So
I
that
said
might be
he
a
needs
problem.
to be the cat.
Alora, you know you're looking around and hey, looks clear to you.
Doesn't sound good, dude.
I don't see anything on the ground. I don't see anything. What are they looking for anyway? I don't. Yeah, it looks clear. What the hell?
I've seen the bard do this
Yeah,
more than a few
yeah.
times.
Yeah. If the bard can do it, I can do it.
That's right. You know what, the hell with it. I opened the door.
All right. You open the door. Now give
I
me
like
Open the window. Like, God damn it, I'm opening this door.
Are you sure about it?
give me a
I like the cut
1d20
of your
roll.
jib, madam.
Whoa. Give me a 1d20 roll,
You've got some
Mrs.
sass.
Okay.
Mrs. Alora.
Make it so.
Wow, that is a beautiful roll.
Winner.
So-
So,
Yeah, as you open up this door, Laura, you see that this is a looks to be some type of living quarters. You can see a table with some coins on the table. You can see that there's a room that goes east deeper into this small little building. You can see that there's a door on the opposite side of you, and it looks like the building kind of goes to the east, well, to the north and to the south, but the walls are blocking the way.
looking in there, does it look pretty neat and tidy and everything's in order?
It does. Yeah, there's some stuff on the table though. Some pieces of paper and just a couple
With the look of-
coins.
I
With the
go
look
over
of
to the
his lips.
table.
With the look of his lips, Jerry Law goes over to the table.
This is a mess. This needs to be tidied up.
Wait, is this guy's name Jerry Lar?
Just how
It's
many
Jerry
coins?
Law.
Just how many coins are on this table?
Just copper. Nothing actually
damn it.
even worth it.
I stack the copper up in nice little stacks.
Nice little even stacks. All right.
Exactly.
Yeah, there's also a what appears to be maybe a deck of cards that you could maybe take if you wanted it. There is.
Now allow me to demonstrate, and I proceed to
I
take
take
the
an
cards
ace
and
and
then
shove it in my bra.
start showing off an extremely complicated card game that is mainly exists to police people.
All right,
So
give me
free card money?
give me a dexterity check there, Gerald. And if you are proficient with any kind of cards, the game, I believe it would say. I'm not too sure if that character is.
I've got disguise
Is
and
now.
forgery kit.
Yeah, go ahead and
Oh,
give
see,
me just
you're
a just
You're
a
going to give me
dexterity
very
check.
you're going to give me a very quick crash course on how to make a check.
Okay,
on the fancy cards.
very easy. All you do is you click on your. All you gotta do is click up the avatar up top, and
Yep.
when you open that up, the second tab on the right hand side is called the Skills tab, and you
Yep.
just would look there, but seeing that you don't have. Usually, if you have any kind of like dice games, thieves tools, anything, we'll have to add that manually. But seeing that you don't, you'll go back to the main tab, and you'll just click on where it says Dexterity. Just
Yep.
go ahead and do a Dexterity check under the column on the left hand side. Where it says Abilities. You just click that, and it'll do a D20 plus 4. Piece of cake.
Dave, give me 1 second.
No problem.
Xbox, turn off. Xbox, turn off. Yes.
I can't do that. Yeah, I do a perfect riffle shuffle with my
Yeah.
with my 15.
It's not
my
too
17.
shabby. Yeah, you are impressing everyone with the skill that you have manhandling these cars and kind of shuffling them in a nice rainbow arc. Yeah, looks good.
Excellent. I'll show you guys another trick. Someone give me a gold piece.
Donk's like, oh,
No.
trick. He's going into his his Hello Kitty
Don't
backpack.
fall for that.
That's
Hello
right.
Kitty.
I'm gonna reach in and I'm gonna
I'll
try
give
to
you a
get.
copper piece.
I take Donk's gold piece and I put it in my pocket and I say, and there you go, that's my trick. This is how you steal money from an idiot.
No! I might
like
just
that.
reach over
I
and
like
pick
it.
you up by the feet, shake you upside down. I need my gold paper.
It will be worth it.
Donk, you know I'm quicker to the ground than you are.
Don't give me. If you find my gold piece, Greg, I need it back.
I then do the thing where I pretend I found it behind his ear.
Ooh,
Welcome there, big
that's
building.
magical.
This is a fantasy.
Oh,
that
Grounds.
might
Donk doesn't
It's
like
true
magic.
Hey,
Donk
Donk's
must
scared.
smash.
I'm like scratching behind my ear, look for more money. Nothing here but cheese.
Get your finger right in there, dude.
I'm gonna look in my nose now. Everybody say they're gold there.
There's
Dig
also
it gold.
a bed. Alora, you can see that there's a bed, which is the
course
next
she
room
sees that.
over. Jeez, very nicely made bed. Over to the north on the wall, there's sort of like a, I want to say sort of like an iron stove.
Cool.
How many people does it look like lived here? Is there just the one bed? So it's rather than being a barracks
There
full of the
is,
cultists.
yeah, there is just one bed here. Correct.
Dave, did you just start playing porn music over Roll20? Because I can hear it.
No, I'm not playing
Oh,
anything.
okay.
Oh, here's your big sausage pizza.
you need Blummer.
Oh my god.
I decided to let the would-be rogue next door.
No, if it,
I'm gonna look around the corner.
It's 2015 porn. Is hey baby, you want Uber?
That's right.
Yeah, you look around the corner. It's just an empty room with a couple more beds. So
I
you
got
know,
something you can vape on.
probably gonna go ahead and hold 3 to 4 people. You know, you don't see any foot lockers, nothing like that at the base of the beds. It's actually pretty empty. It has been recently used, probably within the last day or two.
Did they make the bed? Like
yeah, the
it's
bed.
pushed down?
Yeah, all 3 of the beds are made.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Is there anything in this little alcove here? You said there was like a stove and things like that.
Yeah, there's a stove. Yeah, couple iron skillets on it. Like an iron pot, iron skillet.
Can we tell if
Dog-
these are humans or humanoids that use this? Like they're rather than being
Humanoids
sort of
for
weird,
sure.
freaky.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
There's no fur, no stench that you'd be able to tell that they would be kobolds or goblins. Or
There's
orcs
no
or
like
anything
pile
that.
of broken eggshells in the corner or something.
No, not in here, anyways.
Is there food? Donk needs to know. I tried to give those other people my food.
Not in the skillet and the pot, the cast iron pot and skillet. They're both empty. Donk.
All right.
Dave, is this door trapped?
I don't know. Would you like to take a look at it, and then I can let you know if you think it would be trapped or not?
And I went ahead and already did it.
All right, cool. Yeah, it looks good. It's unlocked. You can just open it.
Boom. Oh.
This is actually a
You
40-foot, very narrow, 10-foot wide, 40-foot hallway. It is actually pitch black in this hall. You can see that there are several sconces that are lining the walls, but no sun rods, no torches, and there's a door 40 feet away, facing the eastern at the end of the the hallway to the east.
Hey, Donk, why don't you go up there and kick that door in?
I can't see nothing. It's too dark. A dog can't see in the dark like a dumb elf.
Yeah. How are you going to be able to see there, Donk?
I think I'm gonna have to get out my torch, Dave. It's hard to light that thing on fire.
Yeah. All right, go ahead.
Right.
Go
So
ahead
I'll
and
get
a
out one of my
torch out.
torches.
No.
All right. After a couple of strikes, I'll get that thing going.
Yeah.
Okay,
get your-
guy. Don't.
You get your flint and tinder steel box out.
It is.
Get it lit up.
You know, I'm gonna. As I pass one of these sconces, is there anything in there? I could just light that up.
No. Like I was saying, they're all empty. No sun
Oh, they're
rods,
just
no
empty.
torches. Yeah.
I don't know what a sunrod is, but I can
It's
guess.
a 4E thing. It's
Okay.
a 4. You know, they did that with 4th edition. I think they were
It's
kind
one of
of
those.
trolling
it's
the
one of
old
those-
school players because the old
It's one of
school
those chemical
players.
flares.
God,
It's one of those
sorry
chemical
about that.
flares you break, but they made a fancy version.
It's
of
like
it.
yeah, it's like a glow stick basically,
Oh, it's
like
a
you would
glow
have
stick. Now
at the
you're-
club. Yeah, but it actually sheds 100 foot of light, which is actually really powerful.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I think they put those into 4th edition to troll the old time players because they really didn't like that. They were like, these goddamn glow sticks. These are for the kids it's for the kids in the clubs. Leave us in the kids in the clubs. Let's just play some D&D. Let's have some old school light spells and some torches.
In my day, we used fire to see what the hell was in front of us.
Exactly.
Not these newfangled
All right,
glow
Pappy.
sticks.
Oh, sorry, man. Sorry. All right, so
Back
I
in
got
my
my.
day,
I got my.
we'd
I got
walk
my.
15 miles to the dungeon.
Here.
Both ways.
We would have 100 hit points, but one trap would do us in. That was
My-
D&D in my day.
In my day, we had nothing but graph paper.
We would have to
Yeah.
roll a 19 or a 20 for a death saving throw, and we would die automatically.
And we liked it.
My D20 only went up to 18.
Back in my day, we didn't have this fancy newfangled AC. We had Thaco, and we liked it.
I don't
Remember
miss
Thaco?
Thaco. I don't know. I don't. Yeah, oh yeah. I don't miss it though.
Why not? Thaco was awesome.
Yeah, sure was.
Get that coveted -10.
All right, so Donk has his light going. I'm gonna work my way down the hallway, and everybody else is just kind of standing there. And I'm gonna slowly wind around them because they're clueless on how to light torches. I'm gonna come right next to Theo. I'm gonna hold the fire right next to him. I'm gonna go, look for traps, guy. Look for a trap.
Looks clear. Looks clear as
Sweet.
always.
All right, open that puppy. Theo, you gonna open the door, or do you want me to do it?
I'm gonna open it. Is it open?
I don't know. Don't tell me. You tell me.
Of course it is. Remember, I just gotta have a little bit of time to open it up, guys.
Yeah.
This is another.
Hold on,
Looks
I
like
said.
another quarters room. You can see that there's a chair. There's a couple beds in here. Nothing major. Definitely empty. This does look like it's been lived in quite recently. There, Donk. You can see that the foot of this bed has a. There's about 4 or 5 different beds in here. There's a foot locker at the end of each one of these beds, and you
Oh,
open
I'm
up
gonna
these.
flip one open.
Yeah, it just has a bunch of like personal trinkets and whatnot. Nothing of any value.
All right, I'll just kind of rifle through it. I'm looking for anything purple, Dave. Sorry.
Looking around for any
The color
food.
purple?
Yeah, the color purple with Whoopi Goldberg on VHS. No, I'm just joking.
You do.
Jerry Law's gonna double check. They haven't got around here, have they? Just wondering.
You do see this. You do see a piece of paper with this on it.
Who sees this? Gerlar?
No, you don't. You're at the.
Okay, Donk does.
yeah.
All right, let's see.
It looks like this.
It's taking me a while to decipher. Oh my gosh. So I'm gonna try to decipher this, Dave. I'll concentrate and look at it. Turning it upside down. I'm gonna turn it sideways a little bit. I might sniff it a couple of times, Dave, because everybody knows that if you sniff letters, that it makes it easier to read. And then after a while, I'm gonna go, duh. Oh, hey, Laura, will you help me read this? Sound this one out for me.
Yeah, you definitely don't understand this. This is not a language that you can actually understand. Isn't that new? Isn't that really cool? This new
That is
this new
really
plugin?
cool.
This is awesome, man. Love it.
Oh, is that language? Thanks
Yeah.
to some people. So I'm gonna show that I'm gonna show this piece of paper with this writing tool, Laura. Do you go?